January 3rd, 1917. Dear Brother Noble, I reached home safely yesterday after a cold, disagreeable trip. I do not know how long I was on the way, but long enough. I got stalled twice. Once on a deep bank where I had to go around a broken bridge, and at the river this way in the sand. There was no road broken out where I crossed, as the carts had been going up the river farther to a ford. There was nearly a foot of loose powdery snow, and under the snow sand. I tried to follow a sled track, but did not get far until the machine was digging a grave, and I had to call for help. I had put one of the fellows in the sidecar that helped me around the bridge and brought him to the second river. He and I were able to push it across the sand. I had a time getting up the hill to the house. Men and boys pushed the hind, while the old drive wheel kicked snow and dirt in their faces. The one time that I find the sidecar to my advantage is in the snow, but I have found that I must avoid steep hills if I do not want to get stuck. Yours fraternally, V.H. Walks.
There was a little, just like 3-4 sentences of narrative that went with the sketch, and then we saw there was also the Buckminster Fuller exhibit. But we went into the New York Times building, and in the lobby they had an electronics exhibit where it was so maybe. Screens the size of buildings filled on 2 long hallways, maybe half the length of this hallway, up and down both sides, and it would electronically lift words out of that day's New York Times and flash it up so you felt like you were walking in the sketch. First impression, where you get like one picture
because I haven't the ability to do it. There are 5 churches on this chart.
May 28th, 1920. My dear brother, I take this pen with greatest pleasure in order to know how you are getting along with your noblest service nowadays. First of all, I beg your pardon for my negligency of writing to you. I had missed for years at it on account of some cases.
Marvelous living history. I mean, visual and audio, but also the letters. I mean, it's kind of a holy trinity of coming at you, so you're getting it with like 3 different levels, and that's just wonderful. You can just sit in there.
I think it's a wonderful show. You can see a lot of hard work went into this show, especially by both of you. And but what I always am fascinated by images working together. Sometimes, where you see something working kind of in harmony, and sometimes where they're kind of in tension almost. It's like, for instance, this one that says Korea. In one sense, yes, that image is Korea, but there's a lot more too, you know, it suggests.
March 4th, 1921. Dear Mr. Wachs, we wish to acknowledge receipt of your letter of December 30th and have noted with interest your further account of recent trips you have taken with your Indian Power Plus model. We are very pleased indeed to note that the machine is still giving very good service.
And with the audio, you can sit there and you're listening to the letters being read, and it causes you get drawn in by the letters, and of course that makes you want to just sit there and really start to look at the images, and the longer you sit, the more you see, and so it's great.